Everybody wants big, thick, juicy legs. Alright, get your mind out of the gutter. This lower body workout is not going to help you get stronger, but also work on hypertrophy and increasing that muscle size, which will increase strength if you train properly. My name is Yasser and I'm a performance coach for athletes, and let's just get right into it. So no lower body workout is complete without a squat or a variation of it. And one of the variations that I've chosen for this one to start off with is a heel elevated squat. Now, this variation is really good because it includes those also who have poor ankle mobility. With the heels elevated, it just gives you a lot more stability in that ankle for you to really get proper range of motion, which can stimulate muscle growth if done in the right way. So with the heel up elevated squats, 4 sets of 10 reps, so we're trying to go for hypertrophy, but with a twist. There's a tempo involved in it, and the tempo is 3-1-1, so 3 seconds going down in the eccentric portion of it, nice and controlled. As you can see, 1 second hold and then 1 second pop back up. So with the heel up elevated squats, we're going to target the quads, trying to really get that blood in it, trying to really stretch those muscle fibers for you to stimulate growth. The 10 rep for 44 sets is a good way to start off with. This could be for, let's say, not beginners but slightly intermediate level lifters to beyond. If you're starting off, good time to start off with. You can reduce the number of sets that you want or the number of reps, and it will help you in the process. Now that you have worked on your quads, it is very important to not forget that you have really important muscles just on the back side of your quads, your hamstrings. There shouldn't be a reason for you to miss those out, although it's very common because technically you can't see them. With quads you can really see that definition in that, those muscles popping out when you get those shots up, and it becomes nice and steamy, and you see it in the mirror, you try to get photographs, people are lusting all over you. You can't ignore your hamstrings, right? So the hamstring exercise for this workout is a Romanian deadlift. Now, I love the Romanian deadlift because of the way you move in that exercise, getting that really deep stretch of the hamstring, because that's where majority of the muscle growth actually happens, and then coming back up. Now remember, there's a tempo involved in this again. 3-1-1. 3 seconds of going down, really trying to load that muscle in a lengthened position, 1 second hold at the bottom, and then 1 second up. A few things to keep in mind which I forgot to cover in the squat one as well. If you have a barbell just like me, you can use it, great, you're good. If you don't have it, dumbbells is a very good option. If you're doing the squat, keep it up here, try to get that upright torso. If you put it in a goblet position, believe it or not, your legs are not the limiting factor there as well. Your legs probably could rep out a few more, but because your bicep tires out or your shoulders can tire out holding over here, that's what stops you. And if you want to go heavier, it will become a bit challenging to get at least 10 to 12 reps out of it. And remember, this is just the start of the workout. You have a lot more exercise to do afterwards. Same thing with the Romanian deadlift. You could use a dumbbell, very good. You can get good range of motion in there. You could use a kettlebell, but my only issue with the kettlebell is because the way it is shaped, it is easier for you to touch the ground before your hamstring could get probably a few more centimeters in, and that really could take away from a lot of gains you could have made. So stick to barbells, stick to dumbbells. And sometimes with barbells also what happens is those plates touch the ground first. Now if that happens, step on a stepper or put a couple of plates, do a deficit version of this so you can get full range of motion. If your lower back starts acting up during that exercise, please chuck that ego out the door, throw it, reduce the weight, and then do it. It is more important to train properly with full range of motion than trying to act like a big macho man, which I know you are. I definitely know you are, more than me probably, but it is just a better way to do it. So don't miss that out. So 3 sets of 12 reps over there, trying to work on hypertrophy. Remember, if you have bigger muscles, you're trying to stimulate growth, you have bigger capacity to develop strength in those muscles. So this lift is going to help you with your deadlifts as well. And believe it or not, if you train good, you could get faster. One very good exercise for single leg glute development is the reverse lunge. I absolutely love this exercise because the amount of stimulus your glute can get in that stretch position at the bottom is amazing. Now, reverse lunge, again, like you see me do it with a barbell, do it controlled again. This one we're going for strength mostly in that rep range, so 6 reps to 8 reps. This means 3 on each leg or 4 on each leg. Don't try to be a smart guy and try to do 6 on each leg, because you're going to really fatigue yourself and you probably will cut on your range of motion. You can load it up as you want, again, as long as you can complete those repetitions properly with full and good form. Few things to keep in mind. If you look at me, I am loading up my front leg a lot when I'm coming back up, really trying to put load on it. As if I hit the ground, I'm trying to really push the pretty thing down there. But yeah, put a lot of force in it. If you see the last 25% of the movement, I'm just on single leg when I'm coming back into extension. Really helps me focus on that leg drive, coming back up, catching my breath again and going back on the alternate side. The reason I do alternate sides and not one always is because it just gives my other muscle a chance to relax a little bit, so I can do a proper rep afterwards as well. If you stay in that position and you keep doing the same leg, fatigue will sit in, but and probably when you go on to the other one, you're already gassed out by then. So it's a good strategy to look into. And once you do that, I want you to go into the mirror like you always do. Look at that big dump truck that you've built afterwards, that pump that you feel. Take a few photographs. Let people lust over you or find you creepy, like they find me creepy most of the time. So yeah, do that and that will help you. Now before we begin, sorry, we already begun, what am I talking about? Now before I continue, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to post a lot more workouts for you when it comes to upper body, your arms, hypertrophy, strength, athletic work, plyometric, and they will really help you. Now let's try to culminate everything or round everything up by incorporating other exercises that are not that intense. The next one, again, we're trying to target the hamstrings because they're just that important. So we're going to do a variation of a bridge. So I want you to lie down on your back, elevate your legs, put it on a bench, put it on a box, have almost a 90-degree angle in your knees, push down on those heels, go up on a bridge, lift one leg up and then come back down. So 2 up, 1 down bridge. Very good for your hamstring strength development. Now keep in mind, from an athletic standpoint, isometrics are very important. Now your ability to produce force when your muscle does not change length is actually very crucial when it comes to athletic performance. Tempo is 3-1-1 again. Because you've been humbled by now, you're probably tougher than me, so you probably could add a little bit more weight. I was holding a 7.5 kg dumbbell on my pelvis. If you want, you can go heavier, but again, don't hyperextend your back. It might cause lower back fatigue and might hurt you in the process, so be smart about it. Really put those legs down, push it down on this bench or the box to really try to force everything out of those hamstrings. The Romanian deadlifts were more lengthening exercise, while this one is a more concentric isometric, if you get my drift. 4 sets of 12, very good. When I say 12 bridges, does not mean 12 on each leg, 12 bridges, so you'll probably do 6 on each leg, and that'll be good. Now to sort of round it out, calf is very important, but the way I'm training, I've put calf over here, is keeping in mind that there's a lot of issues coming up with ankle mobility, with ankle strength, with Achilles issues, history of ankle sprains that haven't been addressed. So what usually happens is when you go in a full calf raise, when you get to the bottom position, the stretch position, which is actually very important for muscle growth, when you come back up, you sometimes do not feel your calf as much. So what I've done is I'm trying to establish a good mind-muscle connection with this. So I want you to take a stepper like you see in the video. My forefoot, my ball of my foot is on that stepper and my heel is floating in air. So it's neither down, it's neither up, and it's flat. Now from that position, I'm going to go up on my toe and then just bounce, pulse there. So I want you to come back again to that neutral position. Do not sink below, and then keep pulsing. Keep the other knee bent, keep your knee straight, because in this one we're trying to target straight knee, whereas down in the other videos we're going to do bent knee, so to target the calf properly. 3 sets of failure. You're going to feel a lot of burn. So I want you to try to push through that burn as much as you can. If you have good posterior chain connection, you'll probably start feeling it in your glutes as well. If you don't stress about it. With time, you will get it. Now, when you're done with one set on each leg till failure, I want you to first figure out which leg fatigued quicker than the other. You do get an idea of which one is weaker. You always know that. You just don't want to admit it because you're just too tough. And then once you do that, I want you to do one extra set afterwards, just to sort of not close the gap, right? Close the gap from a strength point of view. Now you superset this exercise with a pogo. Now pogo is a very low intensity plyometric work, which is just working on reducing your ground contact time just for this exercise technically. So I want you to put your hands on your hips, and I want you to just jump and hop on the spot, nice and easy. I don't want you to go for max height. I just want you to prepare your joints to handle that force continuously, and that will help you in the process. So say straight knee, calf raise, pulses, single leg, and then pogos. Great superset. Let's tie it out with a core exercise. Although core has been worked quite a lot in all of the exercises mentioned above. You need a lot of core work. I mean, your core is really involved in everything, otherwise you would just collapse on the ground. But for your squats, your lunges, your remaining deadlift, believe it or not, for your 2 up, 1 down bridge as well, your core is working. But now we're just trying to work on that rectus abdominis. So stability ball plank out, yoga ball plank out. I'm talking about those big balls that are in the gym, because there are so many balls in the gym, so don't get confused. So I want you to put your forearms on the ball. You can see in the video, I'm getting in a plank position, and I'm then rolling the ball forward, and I'm bringing it back. So it just creates a lot of stress and that stretch in that rectus abdominis for you to really target those 6-pack abs. Great exercise. There are 2 ways to do it. One I would prefer, and the other one, if you're really hardcore and you're really strong and you're really macho and you're the dog, then you can do that one. So what I recommend is 3 sets of 10. That should really work you out a lot. Be controlled. Don't try to just rep through it. Really try to control as much as you can going forward, then come back up. Will help you develop that rectus abdominis. And if you're really badass, I want you to do a Tabata then. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, really trying to work on that muscle endurance. You're gonna feel the burn, a lot of burn. You can find any song on YouTube now. You can put Eye of the Tiger, get Rocky vibes, and then just bust it out. Alright, so there you have it guys. That's the workout. As you can see, you can take a screenshot of it, save it on your phone, try it out. Write in the comments if you didn't like it. Would love to hear it. I love negative comments at times. If you did like it, all love to you guys as well. I love everybody. But yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. Anywho, I'm following in a few days. You'll be getting more workouts that will help you just do better. Since I do it with my athletes have used this program. I've used it in the past, and we've derived value from it, and I hope you do too. Anyway guys, if you find this video helpful, press the like button so that YouTube can see that you found someone like me somewhat useful, so YouTube can help other people out as well. Discover my videos and then derive value out of it. If you think there's someone who can actually use it and benefit, share it with them. More than happy, please do that. And if you want to increase your vertical jump, I had made this video in the past, and people liked it. And no matter what age you are, especially if you're in your 30s, 40s, this will help you out. So don't forget to check this out.